Alright, welcome back to another episode of Pure Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, which will actually very likely be the last episode that I'll record of this game. Also because it will simply be the last time I will be playing this game, I'm very sure. The notifications, we had a ban list upcoming. Yeah, here. And yeah, it showed some of the banned cards, but yeah, for now, this, in my opinion, really shows that Konami barely cares about the game. It has already been not too much fun for me to play the ranked duels, simply because I am a pure Yu-Gi-Oh duelist, and I think the game is a lot more fun and logical that way. Please check the description if you want to know more about it. But yeah, so right now it's really not that fun for me. Playing in the ranked duels, seeing all the same decks, facing even the banquet decks still, facing like all the random like staple cards every time, seeing everyone with Maxx C, seeing everyone with Ash Blossom. It's just so incredibly boring to me. Perhaps there will be an event which is fun for me, but right now I don't think it is. This game is gonna prolong for me. We are nearly at the dual pass, which is like we nearly maxed it. So at that point we can just buy the gold pass and then claim all the rewards from it. We also have some missions to complete. The new missions already started for May, so this is it's like actually just around an hour to 12 o'clock for me. So after that, all these things will refresh. Oh, they have a limited time to actually claim. So let's claim these. But yeah, we will claim them all in one go later after all. Because you still have the ones to claim from the event, which was the Synchro Festival. But without further ado, I really pushed through. Honestly, I didn't enjoy it that much, but I pushed through to actually get us to one more win until Platinum 1. We are currently on a win streak of 4, and yeah, it's becoming really boring to play with the Tritron deck as well. It's really not that interesting for me anymore. So, however, I do still enjoy the game a lot, and I will continue to play it in real life and definitely with friends if they ever want to play on this platform. So we are going first. Let's see what we get. We also want to max out our gold pass, so we will definitely play more after this, basically. Okay. Oh, he has Maxx C. Ooh, that will be difficult. We can negate it with Herald. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's see. Ash Blossom. Okay, I don't think we want to negate Ash Blossom because we want to save our negate for Maxx C. But then again, how do we get a ritual monster to the hand then? Do we really have to? I don't think we do. I don't think we have to negate this. That's cool. That's fine. Okay, result. So, how we want to do this is tribute the Tritron monster. He's definitely going to activate it here because Maxx C, you just have to activate it. Here. Yeah, and this by the way, exactly what I mean. Like, look at this. Like, is this something new? If you guys have been playing this game, then you know that this is just... You will see this literally every game, and if anything, I'm glad that this video is the same. Just does the same thing. It's just so incredibly boring to me. I would love to see pure Yu-Gi-Oh! And as well, I really enjoyed playing with friends in real life. Actually play a lot with friends, so... Right, let's add that to the hand, yes. So... yeah, we want to use this effect to tribute our Drytron monster, and since it will add the effect resolution of this, it will be in the graveyard. We can special summon that same monster from the graveyard. Okay. Then go into new Knightmare. I'm really hoping that he doesn't have any more interruptions like Nibiru. If he does, then yeah, it's like there's not much that we could have done. Right, send this to the graveyard. Sent to the graveyard, actually, you. Yeah, I'm not sure if we will have a major play here, but yeah. Let's do this, yep. Okay. In defense. Okay, perfect. Then it might sound weird, but I think I want to tribute our monster. I think that will be the best play. Like, what plays do we have here? We can also go into you but we will have to use this effect then basically. Like, is that smart? Is that smart is the question. Dun, 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 dun. I think first off we're gonna start with actually tributing our own ritual monster. Dun, 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 dun. And then I think, like, the thing you can do right now, I think it's actually the best way to do that. Do it like that. Go into Union Carrier with these two. They're both light. Yeah, they're both light. Same attribute. Yeah. So we can go into Union Carrier, equip Eva to it, Ritual Summon Herald of Ultimateness. Then we have two more in the hand. I think that's the best play right now. Wait, do we? Yeah, we issue. Dun, 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 dun. Do we use this monster or Fafnir? Not so sure yet. Let's do this, I guess. Difficult, guys. Difficult. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Let's go. Okay, and equip Eva. Do we have? We have. Yeah, we have monster, fairy monster in the graveyard to banish. So that's good. Equip Eva, please. Dun, 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 dun. In the graveyard. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, nope, not an attack. Ooh, I'm glad I could go back there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he gave up. Okay, yeah. Poor guy. Okay, well, that's a victory, and yeah, that's it's just so common. That's how it goes with the Tritron deck. And yep, Platinum Tier 1. There's no great reward for this. It's just 100 times. Well, it can be a grind, honestly, to get to this point. So, okay, so we've reached the highest rank. Awesome, amazing. Let's see how far we are. We are still close to 99. Okay, so yeah, I'll actually continue to play a few more duels. And now we can actually do it with some fun decks rather than the Tritron deck. It's still we're gonna face players who play Ash Blossom and Maxx C and all those standard cards. Even Harp's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, Infinite Impermanence, all those standard cards. So there's a really good chance that we will lose. But regardless, I think I will play with the Infernoid decks. Infernoid's deck, I mean. Yeah, that's right. We were still testing this deck a little bit, but it'll be fun, I think. So let's select this deck and Duel. It's also a kind of anti-banquet. By the way, all my decks, apart from the Tritron deck, all my decks are pure decks. So that's why my extra deck is not filled with all these standard, generic staple cards. Which you normally, of course, if you're trying to go for a win, you do that. That's the same thing in Tritron. There's a lot of cards which actually don't normally work with Tritron, or they're not of their archetype, or yeah, there's a lot of cards in there which actually do that. Similar to like a Burl Sword Dragon is in there. Zeus, of course, is in every deck if you can fit it, and you can always can, almost always can. Like I barely see any decks that don't, that are not able to fit Zeus in their deck, in their playstyle. So yeah, but I will actually start to play a few more duels. I will likely just turn off the recording for this, honestly. Do I do Summoner's Art? Okay, he's playing a Pendulum deck. Maybe it's fun to watch. If not, then I'll just cut it here in the recording. Video editing magic. Okay, he destroyed both. Added a card to his hand. I don't know this deck, by the way. Ignite. Okay. Gemini monster. Wait. One fire warrior or one Gemini monster. Ah, okay, fire warrior. Okay, he has two monsters. Or unequip this card. Special summon it. Okay, so it's special summoned and it's now tuner. Didn't matter because he's going to. This, by the way, also a really random card. It belongs to the Noble Knight archetype. Yeah, Noble Knights. But it just gets splashed into every warrior deck, and warrior is such a huge type. That's why Reinforcement of the Army, Rhoda, is also really famous and logically limited. Okay, he has two more Ignite monsters. Yeah. I'm curious what he's gonna end up. Well, what do we even do? Like, discard one card, send one Fiend monster from the deck to the graveyard. That's good. Void Apocalypse, that's good. Okay, Pendulum Summon. Purification. This has, if you control a monster that is not an Infernoid monster, send this card to the graveyard. Okay. During each of your... Okay, he has monsters. During each of your opponent's standby phases, you can target one Infernoid monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. That's not too useful. Each of your standby phases, you can target one of your banished Infernoid monsters, return it to the graveyard. That's good. Okay, he sent a equip card to the graveyard, yeah. Level 1. Okay. It's gonna go in some crazy extra deck plays again, I guess. If summon this way, you treat this card as a tuner. Okay. This card special summon to can target one of your fire warrior monster or one of your equipped spells that is banished during your graveyard. Add it to your hand. Okay, Christian Hook 5 reps deck. This also doesn't have to do anything with this deck at all. A really famous monster, you guys know this, in combination with Mecha Phantom Beast or even with Preda Plant Verta Anaconda if you use a fusion monster. Fusion spell in your deck. Okay, hey, yeah, that's by the way, that's a huge problem in my opinion, I guess, or from what I observed. All the cards are incredibly splashable, like especially the Link monsters, but also XYZ and also Synchro monsters. Almost all of them are incredibly splashable, and they will just, like, this is a Synchron card, yeah. This will just get splashed into all kind of decks, while certain cards like Trishula of the Ice Barrier or even Predaplant Verta Anaconda, they're balanced around their own archetype, right? They work well in their own archetype. They are definitely not bad cards, but they are balanced around that archetype. Where Predaplant Verta Anaconda has like fusion targets, for sure, but they're not incredibly OP like what is his name? Dragoon. And similar with Trishula of the Ice Barrier, it's actually really difficult to get that monster out in an Ice Barrier deck, and that's how it should be because its effect is amazingly strong. And I think Konami had at least a decent thought with it. Oh, really, Cyberstein? Guys, I'm just gonna sit here and make him do his thing because I believe you can actually get an OTK off with this. Yeah, you don't have to pay life points. Yeah, okay. So he actually gets an OTK off with this, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not super familiar with it. I just don't like it that much. That's why I don't research it that much. It's just not interesting to me. Okay, yeah, independent Nightingale. Right, he has an ultra rare Nightingale. Okay, yeah, but so yeah, that's in my opinion the huge problem with this game in general. So that's how Pure Yu-Gi-Oh actually fixes the game, where it's actually, in my opinion, fixes it, where it's actually way more logical, way more balanced around certain decks. And of course, each format will have problems, but in my opinion, that's a way better solution than where Yu-Gi-Oh is right now in the modern meta. So I will definitely continue to enjoy the game, but I will just be playing either pure duels with friends on this game, or even anyone who likes to play. So if anyone is ever interested in either what it is or just like to figure it out, or also perhaps share the same opinion, then please feel free to message me, contact me in any way. Okay, so he's gonna do damage or something, right? You can target one attack question monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay. What? Okay, monster your opponent's. Yeah, Starving Venom. It's like the Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. Yeah, okay. So this also copies from the graveyard. Target one other monster in the field or in the graveyard until the end of this card's name becomes that monster's original name, and replace it with that monster's effects. And which did he choose? Yeah, 4,000 damage, and then he does more damage. Yeah, okay. Okay, so they chose, yeah, because this can actually do damage to your opponent. Yeah, nice, well done. That's actually an achievement or something. Oh, we actually got to 99. Cool. That's actually in a secret mission. I actually focused a lot on, or not a lot, like a bit at least during the challenges, the festivals. I mean, to complete the secret challenges. But yeah, that's gonna get stopped as well. Like I'm right now. What I feel like I'm definitely gonna quit this game entirely. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna play this game again. So. Perhaps when there's a festival I might log in, but likely not record. That's basically the point where I'm at. So we'll see what happens. He gave up? What is this? Oh man, I was finally down to try out. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we're 1/3 of our way to 100. Sure, that's the only goal for now. Let's just get to 100. Why did he surrender though? Did he draw that bad of a hand? Was he testing something out? A deck, perhaps? Okay. And by the way, like Pure Yu also fixes all the things that we just saw, like not the instant quit. I don't know what that was about, but the effects with like all that you can insta kill your opponent on the first turn. It requires all those weird monsters which you normally wouldn't include in your deck. So. Oh, we start. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we. Pardon me. We start with Into the Void. Maybe he has an Ash Blossom. But yeah, so these decks, like pure decks, will always completely fail to other decks which actually carry, let's say, Harpy's Feather Duster or Maxx C or anything like that, right? Okay, so by banishing one monster from your hand or graveyard, which is total level. Okay, yeah, sure. And this is half damage. You can fusion. Okay, let's special summon. It's a pity we cannot get one of the bigger monsters out, but so be it. Let's do it in defense because this actually has an effect. Once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can tribute one monster, then target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. So let's do that. This is not useful right now, so let's just set it, I guess. But again, if he has like Harpy's Feather Duster, then we're done. Good. Once per turn, you target one monster on the field, destroyed. Ah, okay. That's not an effect that we'd like to activate right now. So end phase, this is gonna get discarded. Doesn't matter, it's just as valuable in the graveyard as it is in the on the field, in the hand, basically, for us. Ooh, okay. He has a can discard add one tuner. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. So I think I know this deck. It's going crazy with all the synchro monsters. Target one level 2 or lower monster in grave, special summon it. Okay, sure, go ahead. No, we don't activate. We'll activate it when he gets his first synchro monster out, I guess. Because this deck actually carries a lot of special summonable monsters, so let's see. It probably has an unsummon effect. If this card synchro summon, you can special summon as many. Yeah, I cannot negate. We cannot negate or anything. So, yeah, I guess so be it. There's no other way for us. And this also stops like all like a pure Yu-Gi-Oh has like it promotes a lot more back and forth play, where you just play a few cards, then your opponent's up next, and they can actually do some things, but not insta kill you or not take a turn of literally 10 minutes. Cards in your hand, but that's okay. Wait, discard normal or special summon. You can add one spell trap from your deck that actually lists that. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, and this is, by the way, this is like, I don't feel like this is a lot of fun in my opinion. Already, like this monster which actually special summons so many, that's completely fine if you apparently keep it in a synchron deck. Now, I've never played with a pure synchron deck myself, or even made it, but I can imagine like in a synchron deck that would be doable. That would be viable. Okay, so what do you do? Draw one card. Special summon monster your opponent controls once each. Okay. I mean, sure. I'm personally not too sure what we should use this effect on. Like, we can tribute one of his monsters. That's basically what Lair of Darkness says. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, he's gonna add a tuner to the hand. And what do we banish from the graveyard? I'm not sure. The synchro monster? No, you. I think this card sent to the graveyard is synchro material. Place one level 1 dragon. This is a good card, I remember. Synchro monster special summoned. You can apply one of these effects. Draw one card, special summon one tuner from your hand. That's so good. Yeah, we can only tribute monsters. We cannot tribute other cards or something. So, okay, he's placing that monster on top. Alright. As soon as he gets a monster on the field with extra, he has an effect negation. The card effect that would destroy a card on the field. You can tribute this card, negate the activation. Okay, let's definitely tribute that monster. Okay. Tribute his monster. And I think we banish you. Like, this effect already activated, so he's gonna special summon the tuner again. Like, don't get me wrong, this probably didn't do anything. It like barely hinders his plans, but oh well, that's the way we play. I just really hope that we get to the level 100 quickly, and yeah, if anything, I'm gonna try to enjoy these last few duels at the very least. Oh, doppelganger, yeah, that also special summons a lot of tokens. Like, this is not, in my opinion, not meant to be played in all in one deck. This is way too overwhelming. Fun is something else, like each has their own definition of fun, but it's, in my opinion, not too much fun if your opponent just takes 10 minutes and you just sit there. And in the modern meta, you have to have negates. Trust me, I know the modern meta at least a little bit. I don't want to go in depth into like or research how decks work too much, because it's just really not enjoyable for me. It's not the way it is, in my opinion or in my vision. It's not intended that way. To play like all the random cards in a certain deck. It's just the way that it flowed, and Konami actually likes it because you can imagine, as a card seller or any commercial company, you would actually enjoy if certain cards are really popular, and that could be Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is just popular because of nostalgia sakes, or it could be like a really good card, like I don't know, all the Boral Sword monsters, Forbidden Droplet, Infinite Impermanence, all those hand traps which are really good. And if those cards are all really good, then everyone will have to buy those, and you will make a lot of money of just printing those cards, right? So that's just the way it is, and I think that's the way it flowed, and Konami actually was like, oh yeah, that's it, that's not a bad side effect. Now we can actually have cards which are incredibly wanted or desired, and they're incredibly powerful, and they cost a lot of money, so let's go. But yeah, it really ruined the game in my opinion. Like, now all those cards are just being played in every deck. It's not interesting for me. Okay, so is that level adjustment or something? Increase or decrease its level by 1. Okay, level 5. Is he gonna go into the same monster? This is level 8. He can go into level 8, right? Yeah, same monster, right? No, even worse. Okay, hurry up, sir. At least, like, at the very least, I think that this is, I'm glad that he's playing like this. Like, it's showing what, in my opinion, is the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Like, it's not that much fun to actually have duels like this. If you play with a pure Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, you can see what the pure Yu-Gi-Oh! A turn would look like. Like, you will just use your hand, and I actually think that I could even do, not a lot, but even do a few things. Like, we had the Into the Void, which was a good starter in this deck, because again, it's a Void card, which actually works with Inferno cards. Yeah, so that actually all works together, but you can see, like, it's just a simple turn. It doesn't take too long. If our opponent had a similar turn, then you can imagine we would have an amazingly fun duel, in my opinion. Regardless of who would win, we would be eventually, if it takes a little bit longer, we would actually rely on the luck of the draw. Whereas in the modern meta, it's not that case at all. I've been playing with the Tritron deck. It's not luck of the draw. Whatever you draw, you will get a monster. It will be an amazing card, and you will always get your starters off. Everything is in the graveyard if your opponent didn't disturb that. And it's live in the graveyard again. So even if you don't win on the first turn, then if you get a second turn, you will always win with the Tritron deck. Like, there's almost no other way around it. So yeah, it's so incredibly boring to me, unfortunately. But yeah, okay, so how many times has this guy summoned that already? It's crazy. And remember, we even had a pretty good disruption. We had a tribute of his monster and a banish in the graveyard of his card, which is not all that, but it's definitely something. Okay, yeah, go all out, sir. Please get 8,000 damage on the board. You know we don't... Ah, no, he doesn't know that we don't have anything. This could be anything, honestly. So, if he's smart, he actually destroys his card as well, just to be sure, but let's see. They're on the floor. Okay, yeah, it's all kinds of negates. Why didn't they keep that other monster? This also had something, right? Negative efficiency. Oh yeah, destroys a card on the field. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's cool. This also just such a cheap card, like, as in, yeah, you will win. Why didn't he summon this in attack? Interesting. My monster had 0 defense, so. Okay, yep. And he has negate here. Does this have an... Oh, this can attack twice. Okay, yeah, never mind. Each battle phase. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, awesome. Well played, sir. But yeah, so now you see what the duels are like. It's nothing nothing too spectacular. I will just keep playing, I guess. If there's something interesting, I'll show you guys. If not, then I'll just cut to the end of the duel, where hopefully we will have reached level 100. But let's see. Please, sir, have a standard deck, like a fun deck in any case. Okay, let's see. We draw. Not terrible. During each of you can send up the 2 Inferno monsters from your deck to the graveyard if you control a monster that's not an Inferno monster. Send this card to the graveyard. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if he negates this with Ash Blossom, then we're basically done. Unfortunately. Like if he negates this effect, it sends a card from the deck to the graveyard. So yeah, if he has that, then infinite impermanence even. Like if these cards, if these would belong in your deck actually, then it would be amazing to me, I feel. But yeah, unfortunately that's this card's displayed and everything, so. Okay, please resolve. Nice. Okay, it resolves. This card actually makes our monster unaffected by the opponent's card effects this turn. So we will send to the graveyard. I think it will be you. This does a monster effect. This does a spell trap effect. Not sure which is more useful. I think it will be monster effect. Let's send Deviari. Let's activate you. Let's set and Emphas. Okay, so now it has this effect. The first effects don't really matter, but when this card's special summoned, doesn't happen. This only matters. Once per turn, when another monster's effect's activated, quick effect, you can contribute 1 monster, negate the activation. If you do, banish it. So, let's see. Terraforming? What does he play? Yeah, sure, no, go for it. This only works during our standby phase as well. Oh, magical, what? He's gonna go for... he's gonna go for Alistair? Okay, sure. Go ahead. There's not much that we can do here. Until he has a monster basically and it activates its effect. Okay, this card is normal summoned. Look, you can add 1 in. We will negate this. I hope that he understands that. Oh, he goes to the battle phase. That's smart. That's actually really smart. Nice. During each of your standby phase, you... Oh, nice. That's actually smart. I forgot that this monster has incredibly low attack. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, and he's gonna go into what's that monster again? The light monster. You basically need this. This also is a Magistus monster. So I feel like, yeah, some of the extra monsters are definitely cool, but as long as you keep them in the deck which they are actually supposed to be played in, right? Oh, no spell cards. You can activate spell cards. Interesting. Wait, no, we have to... On, please on, please set it on. Stand by face, no. Yeah, okay, please be able to activate this still. Use effect now, yes. Okay, phew. I got scared there. We will send the bigger guys to the graveyard. I think him and him. So we can special summon either these bigger guys from the graveyard. This actually destroys all monsters on the field, and this destroys all spell and traps on the field. Spell and traps on the field except void cards. So it will actually destroy our own Lair of Darkness, which is not that useful. We don't really... Oh yeah, we do need to activate Lair of Darkness. So I think what we do is get this out, and this actually negates a spell trap card or effect. So I think that's the best play. Yeah, let's banish you, and you. Attack. And unfortunately there's currently no way to get Darkest Diablos out. Oh, I should have done this. This destroys all monsters on the field. Destroy all other monsters on the field. I should have done that. Oh well, I hope it doesn't matter that much. Sorry, I was waiting or checking for Dark Diablos, honestly. Main phase 2. I don't think there's anything else that we can do right now. Let's go to the end phase. So this apparently looks pretty good. Void Launch looks pretty cool. If you control a spellcaster monster, your opponent can activate. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you cannot activate spell cards. That's the huge downside of this card. So I'm curious what he has. Sato, what is your plan here? You cannot activate spell cards now. So it's a really good card to block your opponent, but yeah, it's difficult. Okay. Invocation. Yeah, we're gonna negate that. Oh, we can still activate it. I thought we couldn't activate. Oh, we could not activate. Cannot activate spell cards, but we can still activate the effect of spell cards. Ooh, poor guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Indeed. All right. Awesome. We actually got a win with our Inferno deck, pure Inferno deck. To please, yes, 100. Okay, amazing. Then I will likely not cut a single thing out. I think this was fun for the last few duels, I guess. There were some good showcases of what I don't like about the game and what the reason is, which is why I walk with the game. But the last duel is actually somewhat fun in at least showing how the Inferno deck works. But alright, now we can show this where we have unlocked everything. We didn't claim anything yet. But yeah, just to show you guys as well, like we can easily buy the gold pass now, so you don't have to buy it right away. You can see it's 46 days left. We can even buy it later when there's only 1 day left. Let's go special bundle. No, it's the gold pass. And yeah, you can just buy it now and then just only buy it when you've unlocked every reward. You've purchased the dual pass gold. Okay, perfect. Because now if we go to the dual pass, let's click on it. Yes, it's gold. Okay, perfect. And now we have all the rewards. You saw it jump from 49 to 148, which is all the added rewards from the bottom row basically. So now we have everything, and we can click on receive all. Perfect. We received 1100 gems, so that actually netted us a bonus of 300 gems. That's cool. But the most important thing is the CPUR, which is 150. Also SR 150. That's cool. Actually pretty cool. So okay, nice. I'm glad that we have that. And yep, we claimed it all. And for the missions, we will also claim all the rewards from the XYZ, no, not XYZ, Synchro Festival. So claim all the rewards at once, and 1800 gems again. Okay, awesome, amazing. Yeah, so that's currently what we will end off, I think. Yeah, we have 8000 gems, which maybe unlocks us a new deck, but yeah, there's multiple problems with this game in my opinion. Unfortunately, with the modern meta, it's just not that fun. But if ever anyone wants to play a pure duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pure Duel basically, then I'm always down for that, and perhaps we can try to build another deck as well. These are my decks right now. I still feel like they should increase the number of decks. Either that or just make side decks within each decks basically. Yeah, that's actually where I will end off the videos, or like me playing at all this game. So I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in another video. Peace out.